If the old chestnut proves true, 3 times the charm will apply to the success of the 2022 Toyota Tundra. The last generation roamed the ranch with an architecture that included C-channel frame sections. The third gen's is fully boxed, head to tail, and uses a high-tech laser welding process.
It shares the architecture with Land Cruiser. We spent many years working together to develop the perfect frame, perfect suspension, perfect platform.
There's a new rear coil suspension now, something only Ram did before. In my first video, I looked at the swanky 1792 with the new twin turbocharged iForce 3.5-liter V6. That makes 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. And I briefly drove a limited with the iForce Max, aka the hybrid, that's not just more powerful with 437 horses and 583 pound-feet, but more efficient too. Toyota's coy by how much, for now. What I didn't show you was off-roading. I drove the TRD Pro on a course Toyota set up outside of San Antonio, Texas at a sponsored event. The Pro comes standard with the Max hybrid system. It's optional in other models.
Connected to this engine is an all-new 10-speed automatic transmission.
First, I'll let Ken tell you all about Pro. There's quite a laundry list, and it moves upscale.
This new TRD Pro is built off a limited platform, and what that means is we're able to bring in a lot more luxury features onto the TRD Pro. So we have things like heated and ventilated Softex seats. We've got the panoramic roof on this, 14-inch multimedia. So we're bringing some luxury into this truck, but that doesn't mean it's less capable in any way, shape, or form. It still has the forged 18-inch TRD BBS wheels. We've got the TRD off-road suspension with a 1.1-inch front lift and 2.5-inch Fox internal bypass coilovers and rear remote reservoir shocks, and the TRD Pro front stabilizer bar. The Toyota Heritage grille up front with the light bar. We've got the TRD aluminum skid plate. All the stuff that makes a TRD Pro a TRD Pro. We've got the cockpit red interior with the Techno camo throughout. What we added to Pro for 22 is multi-terrain select, crawl control, and a locking rear differential, which are all first for Tundra. We never had those 3 features on Tundra. We've seen them before in Tacomas and 4Runners, but we've never seen this feature in Tundra. So now we've got multi-terrain select, locking rear differential, and crawl control on Tundra TRD Pro. And we also offer it on an off-road package. If you do an off-road package on an SR5, a Limited, or a 1794, you will also get multi-terrain select, crawl control, and a locking rear.
Limited to around 20 minutes of seat time, the Loop is more for moderate speeds and rock crawling. I'm thinking TRD Pro isn't for high-speed off-road shenanigans like Ford Raptor and Ram TRX.
Hey, how you doing? I'm guessing I need to put this into 4 low.
Yep, that will work best for sure. So you gotta go to neutral first.
Yep.
Hard to know if it's the frame or the new rear coil suspension, probably equal parts, but Tundra is noticeably comfortable even off-road. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't breathe hard over any of the terrain that we're pointed at.
So I'm now in crawl control, which is kind of a low-speed cruise control. My feet are not on the gas. I'm just motoring along at a very steady speed. This used to be really clunky when it came to Toyota. Ford's was much better. This has been improved greatly.
It's fun to let the computer do it for a while, but the flat torque curve that starts at 2400 RPM make manual power modulation easy.
This is actually more rugged than I thought it would be. If this isn't enough ground clearance, there is a factory lift kit that you can get at your friendly Toyota dealership. It adds 3 inches of ground clearance. I've said it before, I'll say it again. GoPros don't translate how rough terrain is. This is fairly nasty. You really wouldn't want to take your Camry on this, that's for sure.
The iForce Max powertrain allows for electric-only cruising. It speeds up to 18 miles an hour. I didn't experience that. The hybrid battery is under the back seat, and it hogs the storage space that the gas-only iForce gets, so it's not for max storage.
Gotta say, these cameras are really kind of handy. Nice to have. It's like a built-in spotter.
This and Land Cruisers share an architecture now, but Tundra does not get the full-time four-wheel drive system or kinetic dynamic suspension system with its auto-disconnecting anti-roll bars.
All right, we've got logs. Piece of cake. All right. We got moguls. Also, a piece of cake.
The pattern on the synthetic leather is digital camo, and it's found on the fender flares as well.
Oh, nice truck. Great capability. Not sure I could live with the red interior, though. It's really bright. Don't know if that translates on video.
At this time, prices haven't been announced, but being the flagship, TRD Pro is probably going to be the priciest Tundra. And since Toyota said the Max powertrain won't be available until spring or maybe summer of 2022, you're gonna have to wait. But it should be loads of fun when it gets here. That's my brief look at the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Every Tuesday I post a new review, and every so often an extra like this. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.